And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's New York going up against Brooklyn. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, ready to get underway. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. That's back there. Gone! And to the deepest part of the park. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. So digging in, Jeff Bagwell. And that one inside and it hit him.
Boog, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
Swing and a pop-up. Johnson makes the grab, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Kyle Higashioka, the next to hit, takes ball one. Flips the corner, and it's 1-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0. One down. And now here is Colson Montgomery. Pitch is in the dirt. 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 away. Here's Joey Wendell.
That is it. The second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Burdick brings it in for the third out. Back here at Coors Field. And today's starter, Hurston Waldrop. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
That one ripped. One up, one down. Brian Reynolds here. This guy's kind of a unicorn in today's game of baseball. It seems like we're seeing fewer and fewer switch hitters, and he is elite regardless of the side of the plate he's hitting from. Rushing on the run towards the line. Makes the catch for the out. Out number 2. Michael Busch digs in now.
Michael.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And, you know, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings.
Next pitch is outside.
You know, but one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is off the wall. They'll throw to third. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect.
That smash towards center. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark.
For the
and now the center fielder, Brent Rooker.
Brent Rooker. Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Brock Stewart.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Misses the sweeper.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Ball 1, no strike.
Not even close there. Ball 1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Reynolds hustles to get it in, and it's now first and second to start the inning.
Back-to-back singles, just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Turner now. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Burdick makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He thought about it, but instead returns to second. Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's Mark Vientos. He's already homered in this game. And a swing and a miss. Stewart, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And it falls. In there safely.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pitch was in and off the.
I think the dude was cheating. I couldn't control my nothing. I had no control over anything, which makes it, I don't know, it's weird. That dude was getting everything his way. Does it put doubt? A little. But we just gotta stick with it, man. She can do that all she want.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. So, almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod in this one, Christopher Sanchez.
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
And now the DH,
Leading
Chase
off for
DeLauter.
the Thieves, the designated hitter, Chase DeLauter.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. Swing and a foul out of play. Just missed.
Inside.
Inside.
Ball
and
two.
a count 2-1. Sends it to first. One out in the top of the first.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition. And tried to slow his back down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Colt Heat in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
On the ground right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Aaron Judge, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. And Judge spoils that one.
Are you okay? Huh? I know, I can hear you. You gonna stay here? You're gonna have to go to urgent care if you still got this, Jamal.
2 outs. And it is 2-1. That one missing inside. So now 2 on and 2 outs. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now Willie Castro.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
It's gonna get hot again.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's the third out.
We barely got out of that. We're playing too much with fire.
Back here in Denver. And starting in this one, Gavin Stone.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
With right field, that's back there. That one way back, and it's gone.
Hurry up, batter. It's got to be a short game.
And this place is rocking. It's 1-0. Brian Reynolds here. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, it was exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one missed.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
And there's the ball.
Ball 2.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-2 the count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
No question about this one. It's out of here.
Hurry up, batter. It's got to be a short game.
They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Right-hander kick steals. Fights it off. He'll see another. And right back to the mound. To first, one away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza. Fastball for a strike. Stone, a righty that throws with power. 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Sizemore on the move. Puts it away for the out. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Brooks Lee.
Lee. Now pitching. Will Vest.
Just missed. A dive. Nice stop from his knees. The throw. Nicely done for the out. And we're back. New inning getting started. And here's the catcher, Diego Cartaya.
Now pitching.
Camilo Doval gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Doval.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
That's to third. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw won't get there in time, and he's on at first.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Jason Giambi.
Jason Giambi will hit next. Fought off foul.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
That's way outside. And that's ball two. Cartaya on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. And that one hit to first. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Check swing called strike, and that is strike one. Check swing. Did he go? No.
1-1.
Up the middle, Johnson tosses to first. Now two out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Now pitching.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Bobby Milner.
And he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
Brady Sizemore swings through it for strike one. Now a fly ball to right center. Reynolds trying to get there. He's got it, and that's the third out. Back here at Coors Field, bottom half of inning number 2, and now Termarr Johnson. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Headed towards the corner. Judge cutting across. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Fernando Tatis Jr. now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Keith puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting 8, the designated
Here's Michael
hitter,
Toglia.
Michael Toglia.
And first offering is fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Chase DeLauter. Foul ball there. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now the number 2 hitter, Ralph Kiner. Eric Gagne on to try and close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out. Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Keith goes after that one for strike 1. And that one fouled off. Kiner leads off first with 1 away. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's 1. The double play ends it right here.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout. Nice job to jump ahead and a great job by the pitching staff to shut them out.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.